Excellencies, esteemed parliamentarians, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Namaste. It is my great honor and privilege to participate in the NXT Summit 2026 and to address this distinguished gathering under the theme Digital Integration in ASEAN and Beyond. Allow me to express my sincere appreciation to Honorable Kartikeya Sharma, member of the Rajya Sabha, the upper house of the Indian Parliament, and the organizer of NXT for the kind invitation and warm hospitality extended to the delegation of the Lao People's Democratic Republic. Today, as a member of the National Assembly of the Lao People's Democratic Republic and as part of ASEAN family, I am pleased to share ASEAN's experience in advancing digital integration and to reflect on how our region can contribute to a more connected, secure, and inclusive Indo-Pacific digital future. ASEAN stands at a pivotal moment in its digital journeys. Over the past decade, our region has transformed from a rapidly growing consumer market into one of the most dynamic digital economies in the world. Digital technologies are no longer peripheral, they are central to economic resilience, social inclusion, and sustainable development. ASEAN's digital integration is guided by a shared and forward-looking vision. This vision is operationalized through successive regional frameworks, including the ASEAN ICT Master Plan 2020, the ASEAN Digital Master Plan 2025, and most recently, the ASEAN Digital Master Plan 2030. The ASEAN Digital Master Plan 2030 sets out a clear vision of ASEAN as an integrated, secure, trusted, innovative, and inclusive digital community, one that empowers every citizen and every business to access opportunities, build innovation capabilities, and thrive in the global digital economy. To realize this vision, ASEAN is strengthening cross-border digital connectivity, enhancing regulatory interoperability, promoting trusted data governance, reinforcing cybersecurity cooperation, and investing in digital talent and future skills. Digital integration within ASEAN is not merely about technology, it is about building trust, ensuring interoperability, and advancing inclusion. However, our progress is not without challenges. The digital divide remains a concern both among member states and within them. Rural communities, MSMEs, women, and vulnerable groups must not be left behind. At the same time, regulatory fragmentation across jurisdictions can create barriers to cross-border digital trade and investment. Therefore, ASEAN's approach is guided by three fundamental principles: interoperability rather than isolation, trust rather than fragmentation, inclusion rather than exclusivity. Through this balanced and cooperative approach, ASEAN seeks to build a resilient and integrated digital ecosystem and laws harmonization that contributes not merely to regional prosperity, but also to a stable and open ASEAN digital architecture in the future. In this transformation, ASEAN Interparliamentary Assembly plays a strategic role, while ASEAN provides the executive platform for cooperation. IPA strengthens the legislative dimension of regional integration. Parliaments contribute by aligning national legislation with regional commitments, promoting harmonization in data protection, cyber security, and e-commerce laws, supporting digital inclusion policies, exercising oversight and accountability. Through multiple resolutions adopted at IPA General Assemblies, Members of Parliaments have reinforced commitments in areas such as digital inclusion and human security, cyber resilience, digital skills development and mutual recognition, MSME digital empowerment, gender equality in digital transformation. In this way, parliamentary diplomacy complements executive cooperation, ensuring that digital transformation is grounded in law, accountability, and democratic legitimacy. Allow me to briefly share the experience of the Lao PDR. The government of the Lao PDR has adopted the Digital Economy Strategy 27-2030 and the National Digital Economy Development Plan 2021-2025 as key pillars of national reform. Nowadays, more than 98% of our population has access to telecommunication infrastructure. Mobile banking services are expanding rapidly. Digital startups are emerging in e-commerce, logistics, and service delivery. Digital transformation in Lao PDR is not merely about economic growth, it is about improving public service delivery, enhancing transparency, empowering youth and entrepreneurs, strengthening regional connectivity. As a landlink the country in mainland Southeast Asia, digital integration enables us to overcome geographic constraints and fully participate in regional and global value chains. We are mindful, however, that digital transformation must be accompanied by safeguards, including data protection, cybersecurity, and digital literacy to ensure that all citizens benefit equitably. Distinguished participants, the global digital landscape is evolving at unprecedented speed. Technological breakthroughs, shifting geopolitical dynamics, and rising societal expectations are reshaping the rules of competition and cooperation. Governments and businesses are accelerating the investment in digital infrastructure and innovation. Artificial intelligence, including generative AI, are transforming industries and redefining productivity. Digital sovereignty is rising as nations seek greater control over data, cloud infrastructure, and technology standards. At the same time, the digital talent gap is widening and sustainability has become a strategic imperative. The question before us is not whether digital transformation will shape the Indo-Pacific, it already does, and how we shape it together. First, we must deepen regional and international cooperation. Governments, private sectors, academia, and international partners must work together to strengthen digital infrastructure, bridge the digital divide, invest in emerging technologies, and enhance cybersecurity resilience. Second, we must promote greater policy harmonization and regulatory interoperability. Compatible frameworks in e-commerce, data protection, and cybersecurity are vital to facilitate seamless cross-border digital trade and to ensure a level playing field for businesses. Third, we must invest in people. Digital integration will only be success if our citizens possess the skills, trust, confidence to participate meaningfully in the digital economy. Esteemed colleagues, digital integration in ASEAN and the Indo-Pacific must remain open, secure, inclusive, and rules-based. If we work together, digital transformation can become not a source of fragmentation, but the foundation for shared prosperity and regional stability. Thank you very much for your kind attention.